We see a lot, like in the in-game chat, about people asking for money, begging for money. At the minute is a big thing in in-game chat. People who are just starting the game, they don't really know how to make enough money, and it can be overwhelming when you first get in the game. So I thought I would show, for me, so I'm in Pyro at the minute. A lot of people are starting in Pyro as well because it's a new system and it's lawless. And there's PvP and it's attractive to sort of the more PvP crowd, which there seems to be a lot of. So I thought I'll start with my base vehicle that I had with my account. Well, I actually upgraded it, so I bought the starter pack. I think I had the Aurora MR, and then I paid, I think it was like 20-30 quid extra, 20-30 pounds, that is, extra, to upgrade to the Aurora MR, upgrade my hangar or account, whatever it's called, upgrade my starter pack. I'll show you that you can actually make a good bit of cash pretty quickly using the some of the more sort of low-end missions. I think personally it's best to focus on hauling. I think it's the best bet. It's quick, easy money, and largely you don't really run into many problems. Okay, ASOP terminals. Oh, there we go. That one's working. We'll go for my Avenger Titan. That money. I'm actually a bit low on money myself at the minute because I've just rented another Taurus for 4 days. But we're not going to use the Taurus right now because you don't start with the Taurus. So, what are we on? 267,000. It's alright, it's not a bad amount. You start with 20k, I believe, when you first start the game. So, let's treat it as that. Won't spend too much money. You don't, in terms of gear, you don't need much at all. So, you need some gear on to carry that. So, didn't think of that. So what I'll do is we'll just whack some legs on for now. The multi-tool is very important. I don't bother carrying a weapon if, again, you know, this is from a starter perspective. So in terms of gear, you can just do it in the starter gear or I think it's being called at the minute, sperm gear. You know, the white undersuit and helmet, just the standard stuff. That's all you need. And a multi-tool, and you're good to go. So let's go and get my shit and retrieve that. So in terms of missions, I would open this thing. Is it Omniglass it's called? I think the name of it is. I always forget that. Go to contracts, offers, and then have a look at hauling and see what's there. I will have... Ooh, what's local? Wreck ships. Now, I'll have better rep with Redwind or whoever you're hauling for. So the amount is going to be significantly different. Like, I think the lowest, 49k. Yeah, it's the lowest there. 7 SCU. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Let's see. Is that for Redwind? Yeah, it is. Is there any other lower ones? Sacred Plot. See, that's 29 SCU. It's also worth taking a look at. I just Google it. So, Google the ship name and the technical specifications, and you'll get a link to the Star Citizen website where it shows you all the specs. But that'll tell you how much cargo your ship can carry. So SCU is the unit of measurement that they use for the amount of cargo you can have in your ship. This ship's only small, so we'll go with this one. It's 49k. You know, if you're starting out with 20k, 49k is a good shout. But again, that amount might be because I think I'm a trainee. Let's have a look at my rep. Oh, I'm a junior. So trainee. So that's the first starting one. Perfect. So 49k. Awesome. So we'll take that. And I'll share. It's super simple. We'll do one for now. And we'll go from there. So we need to go to Ashlands. And then deliver it to Hangar 13. And if you want to make money quick, it's worth knowing about some of the shortcuts in the game as well. So a lot of people, what they'll do, they'll get in the ship and they'll press F and they'll look around to click the buttons. If you're just trying to maximize efficiency of profit, there's little things that'll take like maybe 10-20 seconds out of your mission time, which, you know, stacked up, that makes a difference. So I use U, which does the power of the ship, and then I use I, which turns on your engines. And then typically what I usually do is I press Alt and N to call in, hangar doors open. Whilst the hangar doors are opening, I plot my route to where I want to go. So let's look. Collect shipment. Where is that? Easy. Easy money. We'll jump to that. It's not very far at all. Out. Start spooling my quantum. Sweet, and we're on the way. You'll notice I've still got my quantum on. Reason being is you can go fast. It goes super fast. And then usually when I get to about 10k, I'll turn it off. Quick scan, see what ships are around, see there's a couple of unknowns there, which I think usually means they're some mining nodes or something like that, so there's nothing to worry about. Uh-oh, I'm being shot by the turrets. Let's head onto controlled territory. I might die. Let's get evasive, get nice and low, because the turrets are on hills. Still taking some hits. So this is going to be tricky because it's headhunters. We'll sit here for a minute. Can I actually get in there without... I might be able to get in there without alerting them. Maybe. Let's try. That one on the hill to my right might see me. No, getting lit up. He's hitting me. There we go. Can't see me at the minute. There we go. We're in. There we go. Easy. I think with the white undersuit that you get, that you start with, I think you can put a multi-tool on that. I think it's just the type of suit that I've got on. Hopefully I don't get lit up by the NPCs. Because I don't have a weapon on me. Sweet. Raise the elevator. So this computer here is where you'll get your cargo. Come over to it, transfer it across, make sure the elevator's down first. I think this will fit in the back. Should do. Let's throw that over there. I'll throw that over. So all this has got to go to Hangar 13. I'll figure out which Hangar 13 it is, because there's Hangar 13s at different stations. Oops. It doesn't go in there. That's not the right place for it. Cool, we'll get this big boy in first. Oh, it's going to be a squeeze. We just need it to snap on the cargo grid. Doesn't want to play ball at the minute. Come on, get in the ship! Don't think that's going to fit. Oh, there we go. She's in. This one, will this go on top, I wonder? No, that'll go there. And this one will go to the side. Sweet. Oh, is that going to shut? Oh, that door might not shut. Will it fit on top? It might shut. Let's see. Yeah, there we go, it fits. And then I'll use the ladder to get back in my ship. Love that animation. Alright, where are we going to? Where we got to deliver it? Hangar 13. Is it Gaslight? I think it is, yeah. So make sure you select Gaslight, don't select the Hangar 13 thing, and you'll see why in a minute. So let's try and get out of here without getting any trouble. Keep nice and low and fast. Yeah, being shot a bit, but it's not terrible. There we go, we're out. We'll get Quantum on again just to get out of the atmosphere. Sweet. There we go, we're cooking. You see my altitude going up like crazy. There we go, we should be able to jump now. Sort of out of atmosphere. Oh no, we gotta jump. Is that no orbital marker first? Yeah.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
So when you start, you won't have affiliation with... Oh, no, what was that? You won't have any affiliation with any of the gangs. The only reason I was getting attacked then is because I've been preferring Citizens for Prosperity over Headhunters. That's the only reason why. Super important. Get inside 10k. I think it's 10k is the distance to request a landing pad. We'll get a little bit closer. There we go. Alt and N. Request your pad. Boom. There we go. Bring her in. Landing gears down. So the rear's facing the freight elevator, get it landed. And we're in. Take it to whichever Hangar 13 station it's asking you to go to, and just drop it off there. So we need to make sure the elevator is raised, which it is. That's a bit janky. Getting it out might be a bit tricky. Big one, that is. Snap it to the grid on the freight elevator. This is going to be interesting. Nice and easy. There she is. Lovely. Lower the elevator. It'll ask you contract orders, so confirm. And as you'll see, I'm on 267, 370. Boom. Super quick. Like, really, that was rapid. It took no time at all to do. Now, if you're coming into this game thinking that, you know, you're going to make millions instantly, it's not really how it works. You're not going to make that money straight away. And that's for a good thing, right? Because the idea of the game is that, you know, you kind of build your own empire up yourself. For me, hauling is the easiest way. There is a litany of other contracts that you can choose. That literally took me, I think it was like maybe 8 or 9 minutes, something like that. Super quick, super easy. As you get comfortable doing the other haulage missions, you can start chaining them together. So like, I've got 15 missions in here. If I've got a ship that's a bit bigger, so that maxed out my SCU pretty much. I had enough space for one more box, one single box. So I think it's an 8 SCU cargo is what it can hold. But let's say you make yourself 400k doing this, right? Which would be, what, 6 missions or something like that, is it? Would that work out at? No, 8 missions, something like that. I'm terrible at maths. But let's say you do 8 of them missions, easily achievable in one game session. You can then go and rent yourself something like a Taurus, or I'm pretty sure you can rent from one of the, or some of the stations in Pyro. If you go to the cargo center, there's the rental ASOP terminals, the rental terminals. A Stanton Gateway in Pyro has one of them. You can rent yourself a Cutlass Black for a day for 50,000, I think it is, or a Freelancer Max, which has got pretty big cargo hold comparative to the Avenger Titan. I think it's like 80k. You can rent one of them for a day, and then you could chain like 4 or 5 of these missions together. If you do that in one gaming session, you can make yourself 200, 300, 400k, whatever. The sky's the limit, really, when it comes to the bigger ships. But my point is that it's easy and quick to make money in this game. People have this misconception that, oh, I'm going to get in the game, I'm going to make a bunch of money. And then they see that, like, oh, mission's only paying out 30k. I want a 10 million UEC ship. That's going to take me forever. Just be smart with your time and smart with how you manage your contracts. Look at where each point is going to. So there's no point going and collecting cargo from one side of the system and delivering it to the other if, like, you can chain maybe 2 or 3 more missions in between that and pick up on the way. So make sure you read your mission descriptions. So like here, collect hydrogen from Hangar 13, deliver 11 SCU to Sacren's plot. So we picked that up from, which Hangar 13 is it? Gaslight, so the station I'm at now. So I'd pick up here, and then I've got to deliver to Sacren's plot and Trawler's Beach. Let's find one. There'll be another one that goes to the same place. There we go, Trawler's Beach. And that's collecting from Sacren's plot. That last mission you had to deliver to Sacren's plot. So you could literally fly there, unload at Sacren's plot, pick up some more at Sacren's plot, and then fly to Trawler's Beach and deliver the rest. So be smart with your logistics and how you're managing your logistics, and you can make good money in no time.